Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. October 2nd, 2025, here on the Facebook page. Brian Christiana here today with my new friend, class of 2003. Bryan Morton is in the house. Brian, what's going on, man?
What's happening? It's good to see you. Thanks for having me on.
How's everything going for you so far? How's October been?
Ooh, it's here already. I can't believe it's here. I mean, what? This is the first, right?
The
Feel like
second. We're at the second
we're on
now.
the second already. Oh, I guess we are. It feels like we've been in it for a week because we put up Halloween decorations around our complex here, or maybe last weekend. So it feels like we're October 7th already. But the second, no, October's good. It's starting to cool down a little bit. I mean, it's hot. But at night, we're getting a nice cool breeze now, which is refreshing.
So, Brian, where in the world are you guys right now?
So we are in Santa Monica, California, which is just basically West Los Angeles.
Holy cow, west of Los Angeles. And
We're a few thousand miles away from you guys now. Yeah.
yeah, I was going to say, that's a pretty far ride to Clinton Avenue here. LA, what's it like right now? I mean, the Rams are playing tonight. It's a busy time out in LA. I mean, it always is, but what's it like right now?
Well, we had to push the podcast back 20 minutes because I couldn't get back to my house. So I don't know what was going on. Like something's happening in town. Helicopters, the streets were blocked. I don't know. Maybe the Rams, maybe a politician. I'm not really sure. But
Yeah, I'm sure it's crazy out there in LA. And for some people that might not have been there, Bry, what are some really exciting, fun things that you like to do, or what visitors should definitely try to do?
oh man, visitors, things to do. I mean, the beach is just gorgeous here. I feel like. Um, I mean, my favorite thing right now is running on the beach on just there's like a nice path that goes along the whole thing. It's pretty nice right now. Um, there's just a ton of incredible restaurants here to eat at. Kind of a big foodie, so love to. Well, we don't really go out to eat as much anymore. Got two small kids, so I do lots of cooking instead. But the food situation out here is pretty incredible. What else? You could go, sure, Rams game. I'm a little out of it because I'm in knee deep in parenting right now. 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, hunkering down.
Not wow, that's crazy. How did you ever think, growing up in Sunbury area, did you ever think you'd be out in LA?
Not, it didn't cross my mind, honestly. That wasn't, like, I discovered the school, Berkeley College of Music, maybe my senior year or maybe junior year, and it seemed like an awesome place to go to college. Didn't think, you know, didn't know if I could get in or not. Got in, and so going to Boston from where we were at was like that was a real thing. Didn't really get out of town too much before that. And then, yeah, I mean, sophomore, no, what was it, junior year or senior? No, senior year of college. I used to work for the studio department there, and somebody that just started managing the place worked out in LA for 20-25 years, and I was thinking about it, and he's like, if you want to go to LA, I know all these people out there that work at studios that I can get you in touch with if you're interested. So yeah, I don't know. Went out
So
there for, yeah.
I was going to say, was music always a passion of yours?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it was never forced, but my mom's a music teacher, so like it was
Oh,
just, she was a music teacher at St. Monica's in Sunbury. Um, so yeah, music constantly in my life. I mean, I've been playing drums since 6. Yeah, never stopped, and I didn't know what else I would do. So
yeah. And well, you brought up St. Monica's, a place that
Mhm.
meant a lot to a lot of people that stepped in these hallways right outside my door here. Can you tell us about St. Monica's? You said your mom worked there, but can you tell us about your time there and how it impacted your whole family?
Um, yeah, I mean, wow, really take me
I
back
know.
right now.
I
Like,
know.
take me back to grade school. Man, I was there from preschool through 8th. The classes were like, 10 to 15 people. I think my graduating 8th grade class was like 9 people. Um, it was like a tight community, I guess growing up, and it was pretty awesome. I had some good friends. Music was played music there, played music and plays there, played for like the school masses. That was cool. Kickball was incredible. Like it was just
Nice.
like a super competitive kickball school. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was really, I don't know. I'm really glad I went to school there. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it
St.
sucks.
Monica.
When did did it close? It closed down, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it closed down like how many years ago?
Oh man, I would say about 11, 12 years ago. Yeah, I was in high school when
Oh,
they shut it down. Yeah. Um, it's crazy. I mean, like we said, that place impacted a lot of people. And I mean, did you have a choice after St. Monica's to go to Schick or come up here to Lords?
there was no choice in the
No
matter.
choice.
No choice. I was, truth be told, I was mad. I want, I had a bunch of friends that left St. Monica's in middle school, and they went to, oh, what was it called? C.W. Rice and Nori. And I wanted to go be with them, at Schick. And I didn't know. Well, that's a lie. I was gonna say I didn't know. I was gonna say I didn't know many people at Lourdes, but that's a lie because I was doing marching band at Lourdes from like fourth grade. I think fourth, fifth, and sixth when Scott Carey was directing.
Yeah.
They took like the elementary band people. There was maybe like a few of us. We played in the pit, but I did know people at Lourdes, but they were not in my class. They were all like upperclassmen.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to go to Schick, and then went to Lourdes, and it was a little scary at first, or I guess anybody going to high school is it's going to be nerve-wracking, scary, remember, but quickly made friends, and here we go, the rest is history.
Yeah. I mean, Lords, I mean, I always say, especially like when you were there, early 2000s, a lot of I always call them the Mohicans now that I work here because we had a lot of the same teachers, including Bill Gilder's still here.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, he's
cool.
still here teaching. Miss
Wow.
Builder. I mean,
Yeah,
we all have Miss Builder.
absolutely.
What were some of those people like for you that when you were here at Lords, how did they impact you?
Teachers. Let's talk about teachers, man. Well, first off, I mean, like, Kevin Steyer, he was the music teacher when I first got there. He I mean, I already was working with him like before high school, and then he left halfway through, and then there was Fred Brocious. But Kevin Steyer was amazing, and still occasionally keep in touch with him. And Sharon Steyer,
Yep.
but she worked at, she came in to do the plays, to kind of assist every once in a while. But yeah, they were, I don't know, there's just like a perfectly awesome place to learn about music, and they're very encouraging and supportive, and put me in literally every program,
Yeah.
music program or extracurricular that you could possibly think of. So, but yeah, I mean, those are the obvious, but like other teachers that I remember, I mean, Mrs. Fisher was awesome, typing. And thank God I had her as a typing teacher, because I am such a good typer right now, and we did it on the typewriters. You couldn't really cheat it. I don't know if you still teach type, if anybody still teaches typing there. Um,
Uh,
but
Once
like,
in a while they'll still do it. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, honestly, like learning how to type really well in what I do for a living is like so important for me to just work incredibly fast, and I got those skills from her. Um, But what else? Cool teachers, fun teachers. I mean, yeah, Miss Builder, she was awesome. Mr. Keeley from religion
Legion.
class, he was great. Man,
Well, here you go.
Lubo.
This might help you.
Oh yeah, I was about to say Lubo. We got a live. Is this live?
Yeah, this is live.
Oh baby. I mean, I didn't know how live it was, but it's really live. We got fan base, number one fan, Carly Morton. What about Lubo, Brian? Of course, Lubo. He was awesome.
See? And
Legend.
hey, and just brought up your sister. She's the one that put this all together today. So kudos to you, Carly. Thanks for
Thanks.
doing this.
Thanks, Carly. Thanks
So,
for nominating
hey,
nominating.
these pods are going all the way, man. I'm just glad we could have someone all the way from LA being on here because, I
Am I
mean,
your furthest guest? Furthest,
you are. You are the furthest guest we've had on the show. So I mean, we've had people all over, but like I said, LA. And I mean, you're working in music. Can you tell us what you're doing today? Like it, well, you know what I mean, working today.
Today, well, right now we got what do we got up? Actually, we got one of my songs up, but currently working. So for anybody that doesn't know, I'm a recording engineer, mixing engineer. I'm now a mastering engineer, which I mean, if you know anything about, I don't know, I never would have called myself a mastering engineer till this year. It's a whole different kind of field of work, but started doing that. Music producer, drummer, although I haven't played any shows in a couple years. But right now mixing an EP for a New York artist named Nick Casarino. He's the frontman of the band called the Nth Power. Working on that. I just finished mastering a hip hop album for an actor named Ben Levin.
Hmm.
It's named artist named Grasshopper. I don't know. Cool stuff. And just finished a techno album too. I don't know, all over the place.
Yeah.
With
So
music, yeah,
definitely busy.
yeah, sure, busy, but yeah, I've been busier, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you juggle it with a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old at home in a big city like LA?
I'm working at home. I'm here. I don't leave my house. That's how. Yeah, I don't. I don't leave unless I'm taking the trash out. Like, that makes it easy to really, get stuff done if you got an office in your basement or studio in your basement. Yeah.
Who are
But like, if I was doing what I was doing, like when I first got out here, though, I was 80, 100 hours a week at a recording studio at Interscope Records, and that would not have worked well for having children. So yeah, like it's a lot more chill now, my work life.
how how is it like working with all these musical artists? Because I mean, back in my radio days, meeting some of them, they always say musical artists have personalities per se. What's it like working with them in your type of role?
Mm. Well, I want to say I've had mostly positive experiences, but some pretty bad ones. Like, you get a lot of egos, demands, but I would say most off, like, it's a lot of fun and extremely energizing. Like, yeah, artists, they just have this, like, I don't know what you want to call it, X factor. People that are doing well. You just like talk to them for 5 minutes, and you just kind of know, like, yeah, there's something else going on with this person, and you get why they're able to do what they can do. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're working with someone with that type of energy and you have a 15-hour session of like tracking a song, like it's actually easy to work that long because the energy is so good in the room. So it's just interesting. Yeah.
Now,
Um,
where are some cities that you've traveled to in your musical career? Have you gone abroad? Have you been strictly in the US?
mm, I've toured a bit. I used to music direct and produce for an artist named Taylor Gray, and she did a bit of a US tour. But where did we go? It was like, man, it's like 6 years ago. I can't even remember.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
yeah, it's like anything like pre-pandemic is like really blurry for me. But we went to like San Fran, San Diego. We did Midwest. We did South Florida. We did I did New York City. That was with another artist, John Lindahl, another artist I played drums for. Yeah, kind of all over, quite a bit. And I did take it back to high school, something called American Music Abroad.
Oh,
Which
please tell us.
let's talk about it. So like there was this thing where you could meet up with um, other classmates from other surrounding schools in like central Pennsylvania, and you'd rehearse for a few days or learn the music ahead of time, and then we toured Europe. I think it was my freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah. We did Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and France for like 2 weeks with like 150 high school kids.
Wow, that's crazy coming from Little Sunbury, PA to touring Europe. I mean that's
Sure.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it was with some other Lord's kids like Zach Sakura. Who
Oh, very
else?
yeah.
Zach Sakura. He was my homie back in the day. I got to catch up with him at some point.
His mom was my kindergarten teacher. She's a great woman.
Oh, Joyce. She's amazing. Yeah, I love her. Yeah.
Carly has another question to ask.
Thank God we got Q&A here. What about your ping pong experience at Interscope? Oh my goodness. Am I allowed to talk about that? Is this, you
Go
know,
ahead. Go ahead.
what's the audience here? Is this the parents of high schoolers or like,
I think it's free game, Bri. Go ahead.
where do we start? Well, I paid off most of my school loans by, I don't even want to, this is, by playing ping pong against my boss. He used to bet me, we'll say thousands of dollars over the course of a couple years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just wouldn't accept the fact that I was better than him. And like, he was very, very good. This guy would bring in, I don't know, everyone. Who would play him? What names can I drop right now? Games against Nelly or Jamie Foxx was
Yeah.
there. Um, I don't know. He was really, really good, but I was just a little bit better. But yeah, paid off my school loans. What else, Carly, do you want here? Dr. Dre stories? Do you want like threatening words? No, we're trying to keep this PG right now.
Well, I would say we have a comment from someone else,
Okay.
from Jamie.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, Jamie. Wow, it's been 20 years. All right. So, right. Oh, I missed it. Something about, hey, what's
Oh,
up, Scott?
there you go.
Oh,
Just
I just saw your brother last week and asked about you. Sweet. Oh, I think he mentioned that. Southern reunion, maybe. I think he was 20 years Southern Columbia high school reunion, possibly.
well,
Was
hey,
that?
could have been, but Carly did follow up with, yeah,
Oh,
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. Okay, one time, I'm just gonna say the story. You can edit it out if you want.
Nope.
Okay, I was winning thousands of dollars against my boss. Oh, I was up like $10,000. Somebody was side betting on me playing ping pong against this guy. He was up $20,000. Dr. Dre comes in the room, and the guy that I was playing against is a big producer named Polo Dadam. We worked on stuff for like Pussycat Dolls and who else? Rich Boy, Chris Brown, yada yada. Anyways, and he goes double or nothing. This was a classic move, double or nothing. And Dr. Dre comes in the room and realizes that Stat's gonna bet 20 grand on me winning the game. And Dre's like, "Oh, Stat, he's got 20 grand on Mr. Ping Pong." Dre called me, used to call me Mr. Ping Pong. He's like, "Cool, I bet 20 grand too." I was like, "Nah, don't do that. You're not up any money right now." And this guy I'm playing, my boss, is just like really, really good. And honestly, like he'd beat me 1 out of 3 games. Like a lot. He could beat me at any point. And guess long story short, everyone comes in the room. I think Buster Rhymes was in there watching, and like 15 other people were. All the sessions stopped to see this big game, and crickets in there. Long story short, I choked and lost the game.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I lost the game, and he came out. I don't know, it was just like fake guns walking out the door. But then he comes back in the room and he goes, "I swear, I'm gonna leave out the curse words that if you threw this game, I'm gonna send someone to your house, and we'll just leave the rest of it out." And there was a big uproar in the room. Uh, we didn't throw the game. I didn't throw the game. Paul didn't throw the game. Like he thought we were in it so I could just get a cut of the money or something like that. I don't know. It was pretty bad. But anyways, he went back in the studio, and then I went in and I had a personal conversation with Dr. J, and I said, "Listen, man, um, don't worry about your 20,000 bucks. I got it. Don't worry. All right." So went back in and played my boss for that 20 grand, and it, anyways, like Dre came out, he accepted his loss, and he was like, "Ah, all right, he got me." And now what did he say? Sorry, this is bad storytelling.
You're
um
good.
It's been a while since I told it. But anyways, Polo said that, oh no, your boy got you. And then Dr. J comes up to me, he's like, oh man, are we still cool? Like, of course we're still cool, Dr. Dre. But then my boss never played me again in ping pong. That was the end of that. That was
Wow.
it. He knew he would never beat me again.
That's a cool Dr. Dre story.
Yeah, it's kind of now I guess it's on the internet officially.
Hey, Dr. Dre and Sunbury, PA have something in common.
Absolutely. Maybe he'll watch the podcast and he'll blow it up, right? Like, let's get this thing viral.
I agree. And man, Carly keeps throwing stuff out there, Bri, because she has
Oh,
another one.
jeez. All right, Curly. Don't forget. Don't forget to talk about Tournament of Hearts or your college experience. Well, let's let Bryan cue it up, right? He's probably got a bunch of questions for me.
Uh, I'm done with the flow. I was just going to ask you some other famous celebrities that you've met over the years,
Oh,
musicians, whoever.
Justin Timberlake. That's a big one.
That's huge.
We're 2-2 on the ping pong table, and we never did a grudge match. Um, that's like 10 years ago. Who else? Soldier Boy. I used to be
Oh yeah.
Soldier Boy's engineer for exactly you. For a good year. For a good year, I was his guy on call. That was talk about crazy sessions and personalities.
Yeah, that sounds a lot.
Yeah. Let's see what other big ones. Nelly. Worked with Pharrell for a week.
That's cool.
That was sick. He was awesome. Talk about, I swear I was pretty young, but he was like, con- he wanted to know what I thought about the songs that they were working on.
That's
And most artists would never, I wasn't the engineer for that session. I was the second engineer. But normally an artist would never ask the second engineer what they think about the music. But he was just like, wanted to talk to me, like, well, what do you think? So, which was interesting. Pretty cool. Man, what else can I tell you? Who else? Well, American Idol for 3 years.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what seasons, 12, 13, and 14, I think, but recorded all those contestants.
I'm trying to think around that time with that 12, 13, 14. So what, 2013 maybe around that time?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Yeah, because
Timberland, that's another one. I worked on the,
whoa,
yeah, Shock Value too. That's where my first engineering credits was with Timbo, which
I
was something.
he's good.
He's,
Timberland's good. Yeah.
he's incredible.
Is he a cool guy?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, he was super nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. Like, you don't know what kind of egos are gonna show. And Dre was cool too. He brought a really nice energy to the studio. Like, yeah, a lot of these big guys, and the people that didn't, they weren't as big. Were they like trying to prove something? They were probably decent artists or like had some type of following, but the really big names that I've worked with, they were always awesome. Except for Diddy. Actually, that's sorry. That guy made me cry. Like the TV remote broke. Like the TV remote broke, and like the only way to turn the TV on was to literally crawl under the desk or so. This was another like starting off engineering story. And he's like, he wants the TV on. Okay, cool. I'll crawl under the desk. And then like literally, 20 seconds later, he's like, actually I want that off. I don't want to watch it. And then crawl back under. And then he's like, actually I do want to watch ESPN or something, So I crawl back. I was crawling back and forth, and when we're in client service, you're just I kind of had to just do it. Wasn't that cool, but it was kind of funny, I guess, at the same time. So,
Well, hey, now Sunbury and Diddy have something in common.
yeah,
Hey,
man, we're
there you
putting
go.
we're putting Cold Township on the map, baby.
Well, here you go. Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Lady Gaga. Yeah, I did one session with her. I was supposed to do a week-long session, which was going to be like just a piano and vocal album, and something was going on. We were set up. We got the best piano sounds ever, and she didn't come in all week, but she did come in on the Friday to do this Simpsons episode that she was on.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and it was Matt Groening was there, and she recorded all those parts for that show. If you guys look that one up.
Wow, that's awesome. So I mean, literally like you met all these big people. I mean, is there anyone you want to meet?
Who do I want to work?
Yeah, who do you want to work with? That's how I should have
I
worded
you
it.
know what? Yeah, it's I'm out of the pop and hip hop world right now. I listen to a lot of instrumental electronic music, so
Nice.
I would love to work with Fortet. If anybody knows who Fortet is, look that guy up. He's like the grandpapa of electronic. He's really good.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
That's
yeah,
that's really
it is. Yeah, it's really it's crazy. I wish I took kept a journal of all that, because this was like a bit pre Instagram, or I don't know. Like when I moved out here, I started kind of doing this like at the age of 22, and I was just like, that was my life. And wasn't thinking anything of it other than like, cool, this is just like, I'm always going to be like working with all these crazy people. And, I worked at the label for about 8 years, and then I worked at another label. Then I went independent. And now I'm looking back at it like, man, I should have just been like literally writing. There's a lot of these stories I can still tell, obviously, but like, I'd probably have hundreds somewhere in the back of my brain or experience, but I didn't write anything down or take
wow.
pictures. Or take pictures. I mean, that's kind of like proper etiquette, but you didn't really have like a good camera on your phone anyways back then.
So,
Yeah.
Bri, how has technology emerged over the past, I don't know, how many years you've been working in it? How has it changed so much? I mean, probably for the better, I'm assuming.
Totally. Things are easier.
Simple as that.
I mean, everything, most stuff I've learned in college was just, throw that out the door 5 years after I got there. I mean, the concepts are the same, but like college, I learned a lot, but it was really like prep for me to learn actually how it's really done out here. It's probably different at Berkeley now. I'm sure. I think the curriculum's completely changed at this point. But when I was there, we were still doing tape,
Hmm.
analog tape stuff, and mostly working on analog consoles. I mean, people still work on analog consoles, but most of the stuff you do just within the computer these days. And there's a lot of things that are just way faster to do. Get something sounding better, quicker. It's pretty good. It's nice. Yeah.
So, technology obviously has changed. Does AI impact your job at all?
Not yet, but I'm getting a little nervous.
Uh oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting nervous. I'm still, there is some tools that I'll use that are like pretty automatic, but at the end of the day, if you don't know what sounds good on a record, like some of these automatic presets, or like they'll call it like mix assistant or something like that. I'll like do some automatic settings, and I think it sounds like dog, you know what?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that good. And maybe it sounds good for certain things, but there's just so much, a lot of it has to do with taste, um, and what you want, what you want it to sound like, what the music that I've listened to throughout my whole life and what I like to do. You can make a guitar sound 100 different ways or whatever, but it's a matter of like what my tastes are that make it special, or why somebody would want to work with me.
Yeah.
But if AI can make me just come up with the things that I want to make sound good faster,
Yeah.
then I'm all for it. But I don't think it's gonna take my job so
That's
far.
huge. Yeah, that's huge. I mean, it's crazy how AI impacts so many jobs. And I mean, working in music definitely not easy. Brian, now in your job, working, in engineering and all that,
Mhm.
uh, did you have to when you first got there, were you right away an engineer? Did you have to work your way up to be there? How did you said at 22 you were working in the industry? How did it all come about besides your professor also helping you out?
Yeah, totally. So I got a job at Interscope, and was definitely not an engineer right away. It was, runner. I think one of my earlier runs was getting like a gazillion double cheeseburgers for Snoop Dogg because he was in the
Oh,
studio with
nice.
Geffen Records chairman Ron Fair. But there was only one studio there, and there was a talk about a new studio, like new studios being built across the street in a warehouse. And I guess that was like, halted for like 5 or 6 years. It was just nothing was happening with it. And I was kind of sold on the idea that these things were going to be built. But as soon as I got there, the engineers or people working there were just like, if he sold you on, these studios being built, like, this is never going to happen. But they started construction 3 months after I started working there.
Wow.
So yeah, totally. So within a year and a half, we had like three of the studios built, and there was only like six of us working there. So I moved up really fast. I was a senior member, employee or engineer, I guess, within a year and a half of working at Interscope. And then from 6 employees came like 20. So it was right place, right time. And and then when I was put into the position of engineering, I didn't screw it up. And that's the other thing. It's like, people talk about like the luck part. I mean, that is a lucky aspect of the entertainment industry, but at the same time, you have to deliver and, do good work, when you're put in that position. And I didn't screw it up.
That's the
So
big thing. You did your part.
I did it. Yeah. Yeah. I will say it's like, if if you can, like, if people want, if you like, I did my job well. Like, I was a good engineer, but at the same time, like, a lot of my job or a lot of sessions are just like sitting in a room waiting for someone to uh write something or want to record something or whatever. So there's a lot of downtime, and like, I was just able to read the room and like fit the energy in the room and not hinder in that process. And therefore, hey, here we are. That's my biggest advice, I guess. Like, what is it? I don't want to say be cool, but just like understand how to work with people socially in anything you're doing. And if people want to work with you, like, even if you're not the best person, in whatever you do, you'll probably still get work.
Well, hey, you literally answered the last question I ask everybody at the end, so
Oh,
we know what your advice is. It's perfect. Um,
I got
we do
more
have
advice.
all right, perfect. Here
But
we
you
go.
can, but you can ask me at the end.
I will.
I'll have another thing, more advice. Oh, it's my mom, number one fan. What about great varied music experience at Lord's? Yeah, let's talk about it. Is there a music? Is there a music program at Lord's still? I hope.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, one of we have one teacher now. Her name's Jill Trapani, but we do have it's for the high school and elementary. They do offer it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
No musicals. They go with Mount Carmel now. Like they
Okay,
co-op. Yeah, like sports now. The musicals you can go up to Mount Carmel and do it.
okay. Well, that's still cool as long as there's an option there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but varied musical experience at Lord's. I mean, like, you did it all. It's like there was choir, there was concert band, there was jazz band, there was marching band. Did marching band the first 2 years of school, and then my junior senior year ended up switching over to the football team.
Whoa, big transition.
Big transition. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I was already playing soccer too. They started soccer. Do you guys have soccer team?
Our
Soccer
soccer
team?
team's very good out here now.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're very good. Yeah.
Who's coaching?
An alum he graduated in '96. His name's Tom Kodak.
Cool. All right.
Yep. Yeah, they're very good. Now it is a co-op with Mount Carmel, but Mount Carmel comes down here to play.
Interesting. All right.
And they're playing schools like Pottsville, the big schools in the area now. So I mean, but they're doing very well for themselves this year.
Awesome. But yeah, did that, but varied musical experiences. They did something called diocesan band and chorus, which was I'm assuming they still do it, but I don't know if it was a tryout thing. Maybe it was within the schools. I don't think it was a try. Maybe it was a nomination thing. Anyways, it's like, you got like 10 to 15 kids from each Catholic school, Catholic high school to go to one hosting school and then put on a big concert. It was like a weekend event. You go there, you get hosted by a family, rehearse all, for a few days and put on a show. But did that, then there was like the district band competitions and district and district chorus competitions. I mean, yeah, kind of literally did. I don't even know how I did homework. Mom, when did I do that? It was tryout. Okay, probably diocesan chorus. All right, tryout. I don't know when I did homework because I was also playing sports.
Yeah, you were busy. Yeah. Looking at it now and
Oh,
looking.
I gotta look. Maybe if I turn this sideways, I'll be able to see. All right, I got this. There he is.
Yep, there he is.
Oh man, I got the same haircut this week just for that, just to match my yearbook poster.
Chorus 9 through 12, diocesan chorus 10 through 12, marching band 9 through 12, diocesan band 10, concert band 9 through 12, jazz band 9 through 12, boys service club, respect life, sad, French club, ski club, musical 9 through 12. That was a question I was going to ask you. Musicals out here. How
Oh
were
yeah.
they when you were here?
I mean, it seemed like a real big thing. I mean, we had Vic Boris, legend.
He was mine too.
Oh yeah?
Yep, I was in a Vic Boris play when I was here. Amazing, great times.
Yeah, that was awesome. Vic, and then again Sharon Steyer. Shout out to her. Yeah, yeah. I just like so many good memories of just rehearsing and where I forget where we put on the play, but that specific theater in Shamokin was like really vibey. It was just like I don't know what it's called.
Was it the Career Center? Oh, Career Link.
I'm not. I don't think I would ever remember what it was
Yeah,
called, but
yeah,
like an old cool play theater.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. It's funny. I did. Yeah, did it. Did I do it as a freshman? Was I a freshman in? No, I don't know. Maybe sophomore year is when I got the lead in the play, and I was absolutely terrified. Didn't have any desire to be a lead in the play. I wanted to be, kind of a background guy, hang out and but Vic and Sharon and Kevin Steyer just really encouraged me to do it. My mom encouraged me to do it. And I did it, and I'm so glad I did. I mean, like, I was really bad at memorizing lines. I like I still had the script backstage. Like maybe because I wasn't confident in myself, or like I'm terrible at learning words to songs. Like still, so like I think it's a thing where I'm just like I don't want to mess this up. So I still had the script backstage between scenes just to like brush up on it.
But hey,
My daughter learns lyrics better than I do, and she's 3. So I don't know.
I was say you obviously had the musical pipes for it though.
Yeah, totally. I guess. Yeah, sure. I never thought of myself as that good of a singer at all. Like my wife, she's an incredible singer. Now that
Oh,
she's um good enough. I think I just brought a lot of like passion and enthusiasm to it, which in theater goes kind of everywhere. Goes a long way.
can you tell me about soccer for a little bit?
Yeah, soccer. Soccer, we started, I mean, I do remember, yeah, like I think Frank Kaleda was our first coach and we did co-ed. Um and then we split it up, I think, and then we had Coach Schoffel and Derek. I can't think of Derek's last name right
Was
now,
that
but
Derek Wolfgang?
yeah, Derek Wolfgang.
I remember that name when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, we were like, I think there was like 5 soccer players on that team.
Ah,
And the rest were like, ath- you know, athletes in other sports, or athletic and good enough to jump on a field. And so I remember like loving it and also being a little frustrated all at the same time because I like played soccer my whole life. But we did pretty good. I think we like almost made it to playoffs my senior year. So I think the teams afterwards, like my brother's year, they ended up going to playoffs. But um yeah, I was a forward. My calves used to cramp up. Like I'd be running down the field at the end of the game and it looked like someone shot me. It was really like common for me to be running full pace, and all of a sudden, like, what happened to him? Like,
Yeah.
both my calves cramping straight up into my kneecaps, like somehow, like really bad. Yeah, guess I should have drank water or electrolytes. Like
Yeah,
nutrition,
definitely.
nutrition wasn't like we didn't have like the information back then on nutrition. I don't think I was probably fueling properly for those games.
Well, how did you balance it then with football? How were you able to pull that off?
Yeah, well, because we were a small school, I guess.
Yeah.
It's funny how that even started. Junior soccer, it was like the camps, summer camps, and we were sharing the field for practice football. And, they were doing a special teams day and they were kicking field goals and kickoffs and stuff like that. So I go over to whoever was doing it. It was like, I think Randy Rumberger was kicking or something like that. And I went over, he started kicking some footballs down the field. And Climbera comes over, he goes, "So what are you doing on Friday night?" I was like, "Well, I don't know." He's like, "Do you want to kick? You want to be our kicker?" Basically, do kickoffs. So that's why I got into football, and soccer was priority, but for junior year, I was doing special teams for the football team, which was pretty cool. That was my intro.
You never had the opportunity to play anywhere else on the field, strictly kicker?
Well, okay, so let's fast forward to senior year.
All right.
Blair comes up to me and he goes, "So we know you can run fast, but what don't we know?" And I was just like, "Can you tackle?" And so he wanted, he put me in as a corner, actually safety. I played safety my senior year, and then corner, and it was awesome. But man, I was a little bit of a timid player. I was a little, yeah, a little afraid. I don't know. It was like this real intimidation thing for football compared to soccer, where it's like there's like crowds, people watching. I'm not used to having a helmet on, even though I did play football in middle school. Like, there's just there was like a different kind of pressure, or hype to the football, like being on the football team and not screwing up, especially when you're the
So
last line of defense. So,
here's a comment, and I think you'll like
Mm.
this one.
Oh, oh, golden. Ryan Morgan, Bryan Morton, Ryan Morgan, Ryan Morgan, Bryan Morton. Hallelujah. I
There you
mean,
go.
I could only have hoped Ryan Morgan would be watching this.
There you go. Look at that.
I still got it, buddy. I think and I won't wear it because I want it to stay in the pristine condition that it's in from your wedding.
Look at that.
I forgot about
It's
the golden toe situation. Yeah, was that a nickname? I think it was. I don't know.
I was gonna say I was 5 years old when you graduated, so I don't know.
This is why I thought you were a high school student asking me
I'll take
to.
it though.
Yeah, no. I was like, oh, this kid, yeah, has really, really got his shit together. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, but yeah, we're gonna start having kids do this eventually, and um, it did they have anything like media wise when you were out at the school?
The media was typing on a typewriter from the 1950s, I think. Yeah, there
There
was.
we go.
I don't remember computer class. I don't. No, I'm sure. I hope you guys are. Yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
you guys.
we're definitely. Well, Bry, we're getting close to the end.
All right, cool.
Do you have?
Cheers.
I know this was a lot of fun. We did. I thought it went really well.
This has been great. Yeah, this is awesome, man. I really appreciate getting the chance to reminisce right now.
Do you ever get a chance to go back home to Sunbury?
Around the holidays, yeah, here and there. Couple if somebody's getting married. I used to come back home a lot more. It's definitely difficult with the kids right now, but we'll get back there.
Now, is your wife from out there in California?
She's from Florida.
What's her thoughts when she comes back to this whole area? Because it's different. We'll go with that.
Yeah, she's like, wow. I don't know. I mean, she is beautiful though. I honestly, it's like, but it's I haven't. I don't remember if I've taken her out to Shamokin. We've been together since sophomore year in college, so there's probably a good chance that I can't even think of the bar that's closed now. What was somebody Ryan? If you're what was the place? It was like a living room setting. Mm. Anyways, they probably took her to some real doozies of a place in Shamokin.
I mean, yeah, Shamokin's unique. Um,
Awesome.
when you're back in the area, are there any places you try to hit up? Restaurants, maybe Knobles?
Knobles, absolutely. I mean, she's been there. That's a magical place. I mean, Knobles, it truly is. I don't know. There's no the theme parks out here. Just it's so hot. There's no trees. Like there's trees at Knobles. There's trees in Pennsylvania. It's nice.
How's Disney out there?
I took Leona there for her third birthday, and I've been to Disney World. Actually, that was another thing. Marching band went down to Disney World to be in some parades or something like that back when I was at Lourdes. But we took her to Disneyland here, and it is tight. It is. It's like, I mean, it's wall to wall people on a Tuesday, on a random Tuesday. I mean, it's pretty cool, but it's not for the faint of heart.
I was gonna say I've never even been to California, so I don't know, but I mean, it always looks like it's pretty cool when they advertise it.
Yeah, well, that's good advertising. I love it out here. I really do. Been in the same spot for since 2008, whatever that math is, like 17 years. What? Yeah.
Did it go quick for you? 17 years?
Saying it out loud. Yeah. What happened?
What happened? Well, Bry, final couple questions. First, any advice for Lord's kids in the area on working in music in general? Go ahead, floor's yours.
Floor is mine. The other thing I don't know why I thought of it, but I feel like as a high school student, even like maybe up until my 30s or so, would probably really cared what other people thought, kind of, even though I don't think anybody would ever thought that I acted like it. But, you know, just try not to worry about what everyone thinks of you and just be you. Do what you love and be who you want to be and be confident in that. Because, I mean, I feel like I was, but at the same time, I was always like a nerve-wracking concern of mine, I think, fitting in with whoever the new friends that I made during high school, it was always in the back of my mind. But yeah, don't worry what other people think.
Awesome. And is there anyone that you went to high school with or that you know of from the school that we should definitely have on one of these episodes?
Ryan Morgan. Get Ryan Morgan on the podcast, please. Who else you got to get on there? You got Mikey Bloomsburg, aka Mikey Morton.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Brother.
All right. So your brother.
My brother.
Your brother. All right. So your brother and Ryan Morgan. I think we can make that happen.
Get Zach Secor on here just so I can listen to what he's up to.
I have to agree with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Bry. When I was a kid, we went on a bus trip to see him perform. He played Captain Hook in Peter Pan.
Oh wow, yeah.
So talented.
Yeah.
All right, so Zach,
he's awesome. Get Zach on there or on here.
All right. Well, Bry, I want to thank you again for giving me some of your time. I appreciate you doing this, and it's always an open invitation.
Hey, have me back someday. Well, love to come back. Give me and another, what is it? How many years has it been since? In another 20 years. No.
Hey, you're always welcome out here. And next time you're in town, stop out. We'll catch up.
Yay, sounds good. I would love that. All right.
Thanks again, everyone, for watching us today with Bryan Morton from 2003. Hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.